Hello everybody, I would like to share some ideas about the potty training. And now it's time when you're more with your family, you spend more time with the children, you're used to the new routine, or anyway, in the future, I would like to share with you my own experience and my own ideas how I provide potty training. That experience rise on my own children, and then I moved to the children with I working in my setting, and based on that I built my experience, and now it's time to share with you. So the time has come for your child to say goodbye to the soggy nappy hanging around there. But hello to a fresh white pair of linen pants. Yes, mothers around the world, it's time for the potty training. I said mothers because most of the times this all is on mom. But now maybe daddy will be involved as well. Fingers crossed. And no longer will you be able to rely on the nappy to save you. Instead, it's time for the potty. Sometimes parents ask me when to start, when is this moment to start for potty training. I said, are you ready for this? They stared at me and they do not understand what I want to say. Children are always ready to start potty training, but parents are not ready. My first daughter, when she was 9 months old, I started with her potty training. The other daughter, she was 18 months old, I started with her potty training. My son, he was 2.5 when I started potty training. You see, it was still me on different stages of my life. I wasn't ready. So with first daughter, I was ready when she was 9 months. And with the youngest one, with my boy, I was ready when he was 2.5 years. So you see, huge difference in a month. And the children are always ready. But you have to work with them. Now, I know this seems like such a havoc and can be one of most stressful moments in parents' life. Believe me, I went through the same thing with my own 3 children, I told you already. Running like a lunatic back and forth between the potty and my own life, because I didn't want my child to stay in the carpet with the pee, with the 50 million times, or buying a new set of underwear each day, how I did with my boy. Because my son was unable to call out to me when he wanted to poo. So I remember this month, it was 30 days, each day poo in the pants, and each day I asked him, can you call me when you want to poo? And he said, yes, mommy, I will. And the following day, mommy, I did poo. I asked him, can you call before when you want poo? Yes, mommy, I will. And again and again and again the same story. And after 30 days, after the whole month, he just stopped. And the first day, I remember this first day when he called me, mommy, I want poo. Trust me, it would consider just leaving it all and putting the nappy back on, but one day it finally clicked. It clicked with my boy after 1 month. My carpets were no longer stained and my bag no longer showed the proof of mother wicking house on baby gaps, because I have to buy for him pants. It was not easy journey, but it was vital one, and all us parents must take it with our children. So here are a few easy tips for you to not go bonkers when the times come. First, approach the situation on calm but funny manner for your child. Don't make such a huge deal out of it. I know this is a very big step for your child, but what you need to realize that this needs is become a normal, everyday thing for them. I remember recently, a few months ago, child was ready for potty training. We were ready as a setting for potty training, and in an evening conversation, I asked one dad, would you willing to start the potty training with your son? He stared at me, and he was took a few minutes, and then he said, let me think about this, because we read few books about potty training recently, but I'm not sure we are ready. Okay, so after 2 weeks time, he came back to me, and he told me, we finished our books, I know what it means potty training, and we are ready to start. So you see, so there is one of way how parents cope with the potty training. So next, the second point, you need to help children understand what the potty is for. I found out myself that it's the best when I explain it to my children by showing them. I would point at the toilet and say, this is where mommy goes, we or poo. And the pointing of the potty, I said, this is where you go, we and poo. And normally before the bath time, I was sitting on a toilet, and then my child was sitting on a potty. When they are in my setting, there is always morning when they're coming. We just ask them to sit on a potty. When they're going outside to play, or when they go into the garden, so we always, can you sit on a potty? Can you try? Or they just observe other children and they join to their company. So they just involved. They see what's going on around. Keep the potty. Please remember, keep the potty in the toilet, because this is where you go wee or poo. Yes. Potty, toilet. And based on my experience, and that's what parents used to share with me. I know what some mom, she used to keep potty in a kitchen, in the middle of the kitchen, because she told me most of the time I spend in the kitchen because I'm cooking, I prepare meals, so I put the potty there. And after a while she was surprised because the floor in the kitchen was mostly wet, because child used, okay, the kitchen is this area and I can go there and pee. Or the other, she put potty on the front on the TV, and the child used even when after a while the potty was put back in the toilet, this child used to exactly make staying in the same place where the potty used to be in the past. So children remember that they matching area, they matching toilet, potty, pee. So please remember, it's really important, the place is very, very beginning. And please always go with your child. Let them feel comfortable about using potty. Children, please remember, it's a basic. Children imitate adults, behave all the time. I call it copy past you. If they saw you, that you are using the toilet, they will become curious. I won't be like mommy, I won't be like daddy. Yes, they just copy you. Create the timetable for your child. First, start by going every half hour. So you notice your child is ready. So please choose each half hour, and you will have briefly idea how often your child will. Then extend this up to each 1 hour, and if you notice what the nappy is dry, it means and it's a bit wee or poo in a potty, it means there is good timing. Please remember, your child slightly begin to understand what they need to go to the potty and what the potty is for. Please remember, reward them. Each time your child manages to say needs to use the potty and go, give them a sticker or clap or wow, it's great, let's go together, we're going to the potty. You know, it's some excitement and they say, oh, I'm so important, I'm going to the potty. So there's kind of of reward. This would help them understand that going, what they are doing is how it's meant to be. Children are curious little creature. So, and some may be interesting what's down there and what coming out of their bodies. Some may be afraid or not understand what is happening. I had situation where the child was unable to keep the balance sitting on the toilet and needs to be supported. Each child is different and may require a different approach. So, you know, some children are starting from the potty. Some children just going straight away on the toilet. You are adults and it's on you to decide which part is the best for your child. Potty or straight away toilet. Alright? So be happy and I say it's natural, we look like this or poor look like this. Look, let's see, it's absolutely natural. Do not make huge fuss when your children put fingers on it, because you know they don't know what exactly there is, why it's coming from the body. It's natural for them. They need to understand. They need time to proceed it. That's how the children learning. They just need time. They need repeat, and after a while, it's normal for them. It's just natural for them. And finally, understand that mistakes are allowed. No matter how times they may have accidents. Remember my son, 1 month. Do not to get frustrated with them. Remember that this is the whole new scenario for them, for your children, and it may take a while for them to get used to it. And you need to do is calm as you can. It's absolutely hard time. It's coming to your head. How many times I need to explain you this? Again, you wet yourself. What's going on with you? Well, no, this sort of behavior, please. Just remember, put yourself in a child's shoes. I always said, please remember what it was when you were a baby. Just put yourself in your child's position, and imagine what you expect from your parents when you start potty training, when this always happen with you, when you're not sure what's going on. And all you need to do is be calm with them, because they will come when it will be no longer be shouting, "Mommy, Daddy, I need wee." But instead they will be sitting on their own, and as a word as it may sound, you will be very proud of them. I hope this few tips will be supportive for you, and you will have idea how to do. If you need more details or need more support from me, please always ask me. And bye bye for now.